All right, it seems that hard work and grit are missing in today's society. Have you noticed? With more and more people equating hardship with victimhood. Some have said that's exactly what Meghan Markle has done.
The problem for Harry and Meghan is simply this, and I've said this many times on the show, it's going to be very difficult with their messaging. Their messaging is all woke and poor me and victimhood.
Yeah, author of Nation of Victims, Identity Politics, The Death of Merit, and the Path Back to Excellence, Vivek Ramaswamy joins us now. Vivek, welcome. We thought that would be apropos, being that's there in the news so much. Meghan Markle's a victim. Can you tell?
Meghan Markle's in the book, too, by the way. So it's interesting. One of the cases I make in this book is that victimhood is a product of incumbency. You see, you start, for example, even in America, as a nation of insurgents. It's once you become an incumbent that you then have to spin up these victimhood narratives. And so the way it goes is first you start as an insurgent, then you become an incumbent. Incumbency breeds victimhood. Victimhood breeds national decline.
And how, so that's where you think we're at right now. That's why you wrote the book, because you believe we're in a negative slope at this point.
Exactly. And that's part of the reason I even go back to Roman history at many points in the book. We tell ourselves that there was a rise and fall of Rome. But the inspiring part is actually there were many rises and many falls. And so I hope this isn't the fall of the American experiment. It might be a nadir, but if we're able to wake up to that fact, even learn from history, I do think that we're at a point where we have a shot at turning this around.
It's kind of interesting because we discussed this on radio. We kind of respond to the circumstances. You grew up in the World War II generation. The greatest generation became the greatest because they had to be. The Revolutionary War, they had to fight. 1812, they were called to fight. Civil War, the whole country fought. And then people get soft. It's almost natural. You brought up this excerpt from the book to kind of set the stage here. So let me read it. Like Romans, we Americans crave bread and circuses, and we print lots of money to pay for them. This fixation on arguing over how to split the pie goes hand in hand with victimhood complexes. Arguing that you're more oppressed than someone else is a powerful way to claim you deserve government largesse more than they do. Victimhood focuses on how to divvy up the economic pile rather than to make it bigger. So doing it, it actually makes the pie smaller, setting the stage for where we're at.
Exactly. And I think that that's the problem is in the name of helping the people who you point out as victims, you actually make them into actual victims. The more you describe someone as a victim, the more they think of themselves as a victim. And then you enforce these victimhood-informed policies supposedly designed to distribute the pie differently. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, that pie is smaller in the end. Rome learned this lesson. And it's actually pretty eerie, Brian, how much hyperinflation characterized the beginning of the end of the Roman Empire.
Too much spending to help too many people, it doesn't work.
Yes, exactly. Bread and circuses. Too much spending on the bread and circuses. I say government aid is today's bread. Identity politics is today's circus. That takes money to pay for. Federal Reserve printing money, skiing on artificial snow for 15 years. It doesn't work. Now, I don't think that we're necessarily destined for that one-way decline. That's why I wrote this book, is the more we wake up to it, the better chance we have of turning it around.
This isn't a depressing book. It's a very informative book with a perspective on history that I absolutely love, especially American history. But you also talk about, in the past, negative circumstances can breed success. That underdog mentality, you put it right in the beginning. And you bring up two, I love the fact you use sports. You bring up two famous people, this guy named Michael Jordan, another guy, I think you pronounce it Tom Brady. So Tom Brady first, 6th-round draft pick, ends up the greatest quarterback ever. In his mind, at 45, he's still in his mind getting motivated because he's the 6th-round draft pick. Listen.
I think they underestimated my competitiveness. I think they underestimated how much I really enjoyed playing football. When it's like your priority, when it's something that is very important in your life, when you love to play the game, I mean, that says a lot. And that says that you'll do just about anything to get where you want to go.
Leroy Smith was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team. He started the whole process with me because when he made the team and I didn't, I wanted to prove not just to Leroy Smith, not just to myself, but to the coach who actually picked Leroy over me. I wanted to make sure you understood you made a mistake, dude.
But did he? He laid the groundwork and the challenge. Take the challenge as your message.
Exactly. Hardship is not the same thing as victimhood. Hardship can teach you who you are and what you can achieve. That's the thesis at the heart of this book. It's the thesis at the heart of my own life as well. I love using sports analogies. I also talk about Serena Williams in the book, okay? At the end of the day, the thing that demarcates Serena Williams is not that she was a woman of color. It's that she was an actual champion who encountered hardship, came out of Compton, and still became the best tennis player, arguably, in women's tennis history. Compare that to someone like Naomi Osaka, who today today is another woman of color celebrated on the tennis circuit who ultimately takes some of those same challenges and spins up victimhood narratives out of them. And I know you're not supposed to talk about that. I think that at the end of the day, actually, we need to be able to talk about this in the open. A lot of this is a generational change. It's not a black or white thing. Actually, it's a generational change from the kind of athletes, the kind of successful people, whether in business or in music, that you used to see in the 1990s. They were unapologetic for their success. And part of this path back to excellence I'm talking about in the book isn't just to revive excellence. It's to revive the unapologetic pursuit of excellence, to win, to be unapologetic about it, do it unabashedly. That's part of what it means to be American. We need to bring that back.
And when you get back in power, you mentor other people. You give to charity along the way, and you tell people you can have a house that big and a car that nice. You put your work into it, and don't be embarrassed by success. You point to your own parents. And your dad wanted to be impervious to being fired, the worry of two parents working. He said, I have an idea. Let me go to law school. Let me go to law school at night. You used to go with your dad to law school and watch him put his hand up every time he could to answer questions because he had an obligation. Don't make excuses, an obligation to support a family.
Right. He didn't blame Jack Welch, who brought layoffs to GE and the GE plant in Evendale, Ohio, where he worked. 4 years, drove 40 minutes to night school while keeping a full-time job. And you know what? Think about that generationally. I went to law school when I was in 6th grade. Did that contribute to my success and my academic success? You know what? Absolutely it did. And did it allow me to have those conversations with my dad that allowed us to build a bond with one another that we otherwise wouldn't have had? Yes, it did too. So I'm grateful for those opportunities, and that's what I want people to see.
And when things get down, it's an opportunity to turn it around. Nation of Victims, name of the book. I love that you did it.
Thank you, Brian.
All right,
I appreciate
Vivek,
that.
Continue to watch your success.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.